Hey everybody, meteorologist Brad Panovich here, and the weekend is upon us, and finally we've got the summit as well. Getting excited not only because the ski summit is this weekend, it's Snowshoe, which I'll be there. Please come up and say hello. I'd love to meet everybody. But also because we're actually going to have legit weather to talk about, cold and both snow, something we haven't seen a lot of lately, but we timed it out great for this weekend. Let's get right to the maps, show you what's going on. Northwest flow ongoing tonight, which is great news. So we've got that northwest flow coming down, and that's bringing cold temperatures and some real snow. We're getting snow showers now across the southeast. These will continue through Friday, so especially places like Snowshoe, maybe Winter Place, all the way up to Wisp. I know closed down early, unfortunately, but there is some snow that's going to continue, maybe even into Saturday. The interesting thing is this little spoke of energy coming off the Great Lakes here might give a brief upslope flow event, kind of a northwest flow thing going on Saturday. So I wouldn't be shocked to see some snow linger into Saturday. But the better news, too, cold temperatures. So snowmaking is going on right now in many places that are still open because we're going to have a couple days of snowmaking conditions. We can actually make snow through Sunday morning as things start to warm up. And this could really set the stage for some better weather ahead if you want to get some base built up to kind of maybe get a couple more weekends out. Here's the natural snow. Oh, this is a sight for sore eyes. Through Saturday morning, you can see the snow up in West Virginia. I'm thinking 2 to 4 inches there. Possible at Snowshoe, real legit chance. Otherwise, 2 to 4 in most of the West Virginia mountains. As you go down south, not as much as flat top towards Winter Place. In North Carolina, I really think you're looking at a 1 to 2 inch event. I'm not getting overly excited about that. It really depends on what happens with that next surge. You saw it there briefly. If this can come down and give another little shot of northwest flow snow on Saturday, don't worry about it. I mean, we're going to get some snow out of this. We're also going to have cold enough temperatures for snowmaking tonight, tomorrow night, and all day Saturday for West Virginia. So we could really build the base back up at places like Snowshoe because it is going to be cold enough. So here is your forecast specifically for the summit this weekend. Let me turn off the webcam and I'll give you a good view of that. Low of 8 on Friday morning, 17 for a high with snow showers on and off, real windy as well. It's going to be a cold, raw day. So if you're going early, bundle up on Friday. Saturday, not much warmer, but the good news is we're actually going to have some sunshine. So kind of a bluebird day after the snow that falls on Friday. And remember, I have a 0% there right now, but I won't be shocked to see a little bit of snow on Saturday morning. Sunday, the warm-up starts. Temperatures will probably make it to 40, maybe low 40s. I think the summit will stay in the 30s, but down at the bottom, we might make it up to the 40s there on Sunday. So really good looking forecast right now as we go through the summit this weekend. I mean, I can't wait to get up there. Now, the one thing we got to talk about, looking long term. What are we going to see long term? Well, let's start looking long term to see if this pattern is going to warm up and stay warm again. I started looking at the long range after the warm up early next week, which seems like every week we get this early week warm up. You can see pretty warm temperatures, and that's all rain. The green's all rain across the southeast. Boo! Wednesday, maybe a little bit of snow up in the higher elevations of West Virginia, but that's pretty moist. And then it starts to get colder late next week. Wednesday, Thursday, again, a late week cool down as another surge of Arctic air tries to come down, and maybe some northwest flow. So next weekend actually is not looking all that bad either. Especially for snowmaking and maybe another little system. But what had my eye last week was this big storm that comes barreling in late next weekend. This is Sunday. We look long range into next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. A really stormy pattern. Now, I know it shows all rain right now, but man, if we could time out some cold air with this one, it might be a more active pattern. It certainly looks like a stormier pattern. This is really long range, looking out there at day 14, 2 weeks ahead. So just something to keep an eye on. You heard me talk about this earlier. I really think the pattern in March is going to stay really, really active, and we're going to have a lot more storminess. So if we get some storminess and can sink out maybe some cold temperatures, we might get one more late season blast. But this weekend's looking great for the summit. Even North Carolina resorts are looking up. I know Beach and Sugar are blowing snow like crazy. Shouldn't be bad to head up there. You want to get some late season skiing, this is the time to do it. Probably going to be some pretty good crowds there on Saturday because of the natural snow that's going to fall tomorrow. I can't wait to see you up at Snowshoe. I will be leaving sometime, hopefully around lunchtime, maybe sooner if I can get the family all in the minivan, and we're going to head up to the shoe. So if you see me up there, please say hi. I'll be at the summit. We'll hope to do a live broadcast from up there back to the station. Love to get some people and talk about the ski season, how it's gone, and how we're dealing with the mild weather. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you at the summit, I will hit you up next week with the forecast. I will be doing a live hit up there with Mike and Kenny. So if I see you up there, come by, say hi, and yes, think snow. We finally have some, and the summit is here. You can't believe how excited I am.